Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you find our videos useful, then be sure to subscribe and like our videos. Today we're going to be discussing the IIM Bodh-Gaya withdrawal and refund policy that was released yesterday. It's a little complicated and I'll try my best to explain it as simply as I can. If you do not understand any part, then do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can do so via the comments or through our Telegram group, which I'll have it linked in the description. Before we start to discuss the withdrawal policy, it is important to understand what the motivations of the institute are behind this policy. I think it's a very sensible and fair policy. Before 30th August, most people are going to get the opportunity to have most of their money back. After that, after 1st September, you're still going to get a majority of your fees back if you ask for a refund until 30th September. Shout out to IIM Bodh-Gaya for going the extra way to create such a sophisticated and comprehensive policy, which is, I think, mostly fair to the candidates and to the institute. With that, let's begin the discussion of the policy. We can start with the simple parts first. Right? So if you scroll to the bottom of the withdrawal policy document, you will see that it is mentioned that the batch strength will be from between 135 to 150. Previously, the information that we had was that IIM Bodh-Gaya was going to have 120 seats. So clearly they have increased that number, which is great news for us. Now let's talk a little bit about the actual refund policy. So let's say you're on the waitlist. You have paid your 7,500 rupees of waitlist EOI and you ask for a refund before 30th August. In this scenario, you will receive your entire 7,500 rupees back. They will not deduct anything. If they have made an offer to you, so they have made an offer which you can accept and move into the confirmed list out of the waitlist. And in that case, after that, you ask for a refund. Whatever money you have paid by then, they will give you the entire refund back. They will keep 1,000 rupees. So they will deduct 1,000 rupees of processing fees. Now, before 24th August, all of this holds true. Between 24th August to 30th August, things get a little complicated. There is the unlikely case that after 24th August, there will not be enough number of students in the waiting list. I'll give you an example to show what I mean. Now, according to the information at the bottom of the withdrawal document, where they mentioned that they are going to have a batch strength of 135 to 150, it seems that they're going to make an offer to at most about 150 students. They might make it to 155, something like that, but like around 150. So let's say they make an offer to 150 students, including you. And there are another 10 people in the waiting list. Now, at this exact point, if you ask for a refund before 1st September, then you receive your entire money back, whatever semester fees, hostel fees, anything that you have deposited, you get all of it back. They deduct 1,000 rupees. However, let's say before you made your withdrawal request, 25 people have already done so. What that means is that there are right now 150 minus 25, 125 people in the program, 10 more people in the waitlist. So now, if you make your withdrawal request, IIM Bodh-Gaya will offer a seat to those 10 people in the waiting list. But even if all of those 10 people accept, IIM Bodh-Gaya will only have 124 plus 10, 134 students in their program. They don't want that, right? So what they're going to do is that they are not going to give you a refund. They are going to refund the hostel fees and a few other small fees, but you forfeit the semester fees in this case. Whoever applied for the refund before you, they get their money back. They lose 1,000, but most of the money they get back. You, who are the 135th person, when you get out of the program, Bodh-Gaya does not have 135 students. If you're such a person, you lose a measly chunk of your money. So my advice is that after 24th August, as soon as you decide to withdraw, send an email, whatever is the process, ask for the refund as soon as possible. Because in the unlikely scenario that there are not enough candidates in the waitlist, you may lose a significant chunk of your money. All right, now let's talk about what happens after 30th August. At this point, as of 9 a.m. 30th August, the waitlist ceases to move. At least that's what our understanding of the withdrawal policy is. Right? The document suggests that at 30th August, the waitlist ceases to move. After this point, we're only going to be talking about the students who received an offer till now. Let's say, including you, 150 people receive a confirmed offer from IIM Bodh-Gaya. If you are one of the first 15 people here on to ask for a refund, then you get most of your money back. You only lose the 1,000 rupees of processing fees and some small charges like book fees and that kind of thing, which is not going to be significant. You're still going to be losing a little bit of money, but not much, really. So you get most of your money back. However, after 15 students ask for a refund, do the math. They had 150 students with an offer. 15 people left. So now there are 135 students remaining in the batch. They want at least 135 students, right? So they do not want any more people to ask for refunds. If you do ask for a refund beyond this point, they are not going to give you the semester fees back. They are only going to refund the hostel fees and a few other small fees, which is not going to sum too much, a few tens of thousands. We don't know what the exact fee structure is yet, but that's the estimate. So after 30th August, if you want to withdraw from the program, I really suggest that you do so quickly, because not everyone is going to get that full refund. From 1st September onwards, no matter what happens, everyone loses a bit of money. Okay. Again, if there are still enough number of students to fill at least 135 seats, despite your withdrawal, then you will receive most of your money back. You lose 1,000 rupees, you lose the fees like book fees, and you lose a proportion of the semester fees depending on how much time you have spent since 1st September. Let me give another example. The semester is likely to be 3 months long, right? So if you ask for the refund on 15th September, you have spent half a month in IIM Bodh-Gaya. That's 1/6 of the semester. So if semester fees are around 4.5 lakhs, let's say, we don't have the exact numbers yet. Let's say it's 4.5 lakhs. So you lose 1/6 of that. So you lose 75,000 rupees. The rest of the semester fees you get back. If you ask for a refund just a few days after 1st September, then you get most of the money back. You lose a small portion. Remember, the 1,000 rupees you're losing anyway. There's no way you can recover that by now at this stage. Now, again, we think it is unlikely that so many people will ask for a refund that there will not be enough students to fill all the seats. But if it does happen that at the point that you ask for a refund, there are 135 or less students, then IIM Bodh-Gaya will not give you a refund of the semester fees. They will give you a proportional amount of the hostel fees back, but you lose the entirety of the semester fees. So really, as soon as you have made up your mind to withdraw from the program, ask them for the refund. You have to be quick, because not everyone is going to get the entire money back. Now, I know it was a little difficult to follow all of this, and I really suggest that you wind back and watch all of this again. The charts that we have posted on the screen, I hope they are helpful as well. And I would like to say this again. If you are still confused, feel free to reach out. I'm glad to help you. You can do so through Telegram, you can do so through the comments section, whatever suits you. Now, let's talk a little bit about IIM Ranchi, because I think for anyone considering withdrawing from IIM Bodh-Gaya, that's one of your biggest concerns. When are IIM Ranchi results going to come out? When are the interviews beginning? Professor Verma went on record with me. The link to that interview will be out here. He said that they were trying to begin interviews in the first week of September. Now, today I received some information that interviews are unlikely to begin before mid-September. It seems that they have more delays since my interview with Professor Verma, and they may not be able to begin interviews as soon as they hoped. If interviews begin mid-September, they're going to take a couple of days to take all the interviews, at least 3-4 days. After that, even the best case scenario is that they will take at least 5-6 days to process those interviews. So if they start interviews on 15th August, a merit list will not be out before 22nd September. And even that is being extremely optimistic. Now, the information we have is that at least last year, Ranchi did not release ranks of the candidates, but they did release waitlist rank, right? So if they said that your waitlist 2, that means among the candidates in the waitlist, you're ranked second. We expect that they will release this rank this year too. I would advise that if you want to leave Bodh-Gaya and join Ranchi at this point, you take waitlist 2 as equivalent to a confirmed offer from Ranchi. Waitlist 2, waitlist 10, something like that. Okay. Now, you have to make your own calculations based on your waitlist rank, understand what your chances of making it to Ranchi are, and based on that, take a decision. Whatever you do, I suggest you do it quickly. Try to get a sense as well of how many people in your batch expect to make it to Ranchi, like between 1st September to when the results of Ranchi come out. Try to get a feel for this. How many people like you expect to withdraw? If you see that after all of these people withdraw, there are less than 135 candidates remaining, understand that the last few candidates to ask for a withdrawal will lose all of the semester fees. So once you make up your mind, you need to be very, very quick, right? Because all other people are also going to be quickly asking for a refund. I'll also note that after 30th September, nothing in the withdrawal policy of IIM Bodh-Gaya matters anymore. After 30th September, you cannot receive any refunds. I expect they will still give you the caution deposit back, but that's not mentioned in the withdrawal policy, so I can't really say. Basically, if you want to withdraw, you absolutely have to do so before 30th September, otherwise you don't get any money back. And even before 30th September, do it as quickly as possible. I know this is all a little complicated, and even if you understand, it's a little disappointing, and disappointing is putting it lightly. IIM Ranchi has had a lot of delays, and I would really like to take this opportunity to request that IIM Ranchi hurry up as much as possible. Aspirants are really having a hard time right now with this bad situation. They want to go to IIM Ranchi, but it's not good for anybody right now. So IIM Ranchi, please hurry up. Students, as soon as you get your Ranchi results, make up your mind about whether you want to leave IIM Bodh-Gaya or not. Know that you are going to lose a portion of your semester fees. If you wait too long after making up your mind, you run the risk of losing your entire semester fees. Alright, so with that, I'm going to end the video. Sincerely, I wish you all the best right now. Even in the best case scenarios, people are going to lose money right now if they choose to go to Ranchi instead of Bodh-Gaya. And really, that's bad for everyone, because IIM Ranchi, you have to remember, is also losing good students due to these delays. So hang tight, hope for the best, and best of luck for the journey ahead.